Welcome back to The Mind is the Altar. Before I play this audio, I just want to personally say that thank you for joining The Mind is the Altar. For those who've been supporting The Mind is the Altar, and if you're new to The Mind is the Altar also, feel free to subscribe, like, and comment. I just want to say, for those who are in the spiritual path, before I play this audio, keep going. Believe in what you believe. You'll experience a lot of down negative energy that will make you feel like maybe what you're doing is not right. You will experience people in your life that will try to redirect you in the other direction. But there's a reason why you are aware of what you are aware right now. So believe in what you believe and stick to what you believe in. And also, the only thing you don't want to do is don't force nobody to believe what you believe in. You can't force nobody to be in your religion or whatever you believe in. That's messing with the energy on what kind of journey they're supposed to take. So if you mess that up, it might take away what they're gonna learn or what they were going to learn in the journey that they were taking. The other thing is that we passed the age of information. Right now, we are in the journey to the fifth dimension. This means that in the age of information, yes, we woke up to a lot of things that were bullshit, a lot of things that were not right. We realized that everything was a lie. Not everything, but 90% of the things were a lie. So therefore, that was the age of information. So we became aware of what's not true. And now we are moving in the fifth dimension, which means it's very easy to manifest whatever it is that you want. Why? Because now that you are aware, your mind, you're programmed to meditate. Your program right now, your mind, you can program it to focus on your vision, and you can manifest easy because you're not distracted like you were distracted before when you was not aware. So the fifth dimension is a state of consciousness. Okay, it doesn't mean that you look around and the world is going to change like in movies, but in a way that it's a fifth the fifth dimension is like a consciousness. You move, it's a consciousness level, like it's the fifth consciousness level. So you get from this dimension, you move from this dimension to this dimension, right? I can't even talk straight today, but anyway, so in this consciousness level, we are aware that the program that we were running on before, it was all false. So it doesn't mean that we're creating our own beliefs. It just means that now that we are aware the false part in our reality, we awaken to the truth, right? But then this is going to be very hard if you have if you have people who don't, who are not awake, who don't believe that what you believe in right now. Okay, and they might try to drag you down with you. They might try to bring you back into a sleep state of mind. Now, I'm not saying fight or be ignorant. I'm just saying you can have somebody who have a different option. They don't believe in what you believe in, but you can just respectfully have a normal conversation, and you don't have to argue or debate. You can respect their belief, and they should respect your belief, right? But at the end of the day, those who are awakened right now, what's happening is some of us, especially those who are empath, we take a lot of energies that's not even ours, and we believe that's our energy, and we react to that energy daily, right? And this energies, it's not, you can't even explain where it came from. All of a sudden you feel in some type of way, right? So we gotta kind of protect ourselves from that kind of energy. I don't know what you do to protect yourself. Either you meditate or you take a deep breath before you walk into a crowd, or you avoid the crowd. Whatever it is that you do. Some people they carry stones. I'm carrying a moldavite, but whatever you do that to be aware that this is not my energy that I'm observing, is somebody else's energy. Because minutes ago, before I walked in here, I was fine. So this person is angry and I'm getting angry. Make sure you're aware of these little details, because right now your frequency, if you are unclear, you're trying to be peaceful, your frequency is vibrating on a higher frequency. Don't think that you're out of the lower frequency. because you can still get mixed up in this lower frequency by just being around the wrong people, period. Right? So, I don't want to take too long to play this audio, but the message is very clear. Protect yourself. We're in the fifth dimension. It's a state of consciousness, which means if you have any goals right now, focus on that, manifest. It's not important for you to waste your time or energy on stuff that's not going to benefit you. But this does not mean that you can go out and have fun, because you're human, you're a spirit, experiencing this reality. You are the universe itself experiencing this reality. So there's a lot of things to experience. So it doesn't mean that you got to all be on Buddha mode and geeked up. You can have your fun, but then with you having fun, be aware of the low vibration things that's happening around you and appreciate every blessing that comes in your way. Welcome to the Mind is the Altar. I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you.
What the Matrix
I get this question a
doesn't want
lot,
you to
and
know.
it's, why don't they teach us our ability to create reality in school? Why do they hide this information from us, that we are spiritual beings? And I'm going to explain to you the truth here. The truth is, the Matrix, society, they don't want you to know who you are. They don't want you to know that you are capable of creating your reality, creating your dreams. They don't want you to know that the food you eat will heal you or damage you. I used to work in a hospital, and I've seen many people die. I've seen when they do surgery, when they do certain operations, the doctor would tell them, this doesn't heal you. It's just going to numb the symptom, and you have to come back later. And I always wondered, why is that? Why is our society like that? Why do we go to work and we're stressed all the time? Why don't we know who we are? Well, it's like this. Society runs off of your life force energy, your fear, your cortisol. When you're stressed out, you impulse buy, and when you work for your companies, you make them a whole bunch of money. So what happens? You feed into the system. If you were happy, if you were healthy, you wouldn't be feeding into the system. If you knew you could create your reality, you wouldn't feed into the system. So this is spiritual warfare. What happens? They don't show you you can create reality. They put you in, they train you to act a certain way. They say you have ADHD. If you think freely, if you start to think for yourself, you're a problem causer. Then they feed you these foods that will make you sick over time. And then even for the men and the women and the kids, they put out adult films. They hypersexualize anything and everything, which destroys your spiritual connection to spirit. So all of these things are against you. Along with that, social media, fear on the news, it's all brainwashing. It's all things that are vying for your attention, because your attention and your focus is what creates your reality. So what do? They hire these people to make social media addicting, to take away your attention and focus, because whatever you focus on grows. Therefore, your attention and focus goes on to the external world, which they tell you is the only world. If you take your attention back and go within, you will see that you have all that you need. And guess what? When you have all that you need, you don't buy into the system. You don't buy into the matrix. This is why it's been programmed this way. And the people that quote unquote wake up are called crazy or conspiracy theorists. No, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I have no interest in conspiracy. I only have interest in the truth. And the truth is this: we are co-creators of the universe, and we can create our reality. Abundance is our birthright, and we have the right to live the life of our dreams, and we have the right to live the life of our choosing. Spirituality in the quantum world will show you the unseen. Life is not supposed to be stressful. Life is not supposed to be terrible. You're not supposed to hate your job and hate going to work every day. You're supposed to enjoy life. That is what we're here to do, to live life and love, not suffer.